I mentioned that these monitor lizards are all over the place. Well, just right across the bridge here, there's one, there's two, there's three, and there's Junior laying down taking a little siesta. So like I say, you know, it seems to be a fairly harmonious existence. This pond here, my wife and I, Michelle, we rented one of these. Well, here's a big one right here. Look at him. He's a big one. He's a lengthy thing. He's a good 5-footer. We rented these, he's going in the water. We rented these little pontoons over here, and we strolled around this this little pond here in the middle of Lumphini. And these little windmills that are out here, during the day, what you'll find is that these guys right here will take up residence right out here. It's kind of sight to behold. It's pretty neat, really. Now look at this. Here's the guy sleeping. Here, where's he at? There's the guy. There's the guy sleeping right here, and there's a monitor lizard right there. Lizard, dinner, lizard, kind of stalking his prey. These guys are all keeping an eye on him, so you kind of get an idea what goes down here. I mean, and we got the truck here that just sprung a water leak. This is a good scene. There we go. We just sprung a big water leak, overflowed. They're filling the tank up with water. Anyway, these things, I'm fascinated by these lizards. I mean, I just think that they're what's interesting is not just the lizard itself, but how they coexist here in the park. I mean, there's no fence, there's no boundaries, there's no, you know, and I think they round them up every once in a while. They're kind of a nuisance and move them to one area, but they sort of just migrate back. And I mean, it's nature at its best. You get the lizards, and this is basically they're sort of a protected species. I get the feeling, because they could get rid of them pretty easily, but they don't. Now there's a baby. You look over here. He's crawling up the tree. Can you see that? Oh, I had no idea they go up trees. I mean, look at this thing. He's crawling up. I mean, so much for having a tree hut. I mean, I had no idea this. He's crawling up this tree. Let's go get a shot of this. This guy right here, he's wondering, what am I doing? Where's he at? He's right here. Sorry, there he is right there. You're fine, fella. I'll leave you alone. This little guy, where the hell did he go? He went up the tree. Yeah, there he is. He's up the tree. Well, that's interesting. I had no idea they were. Is he going up for a bird? Wow. So he's up there. Wow, I had no idea they climbed that. He just flew right up that tree. Now look at these. I mean, I'm surrounded by, I got one right here. One right here. There he is, right there. Let's see if I can get him. Here. Can you see him? Right there. Look at that. Monitor lizard. He going up to get the eggs, I'll bet. I had no idea they're tree climbing. And those birds are gonna whoop ass. We're gonna have nature. There he is. He's going up there. There he is. Yep. He's going up doing his thing on some eggs. He's going up there looking around. Look at him. Hey, he's up there. He's up there going after the... Going after the birds. Meantime, this guy down here is keeping an eye on me. And then we got another one right over here. We got two of them. Actually, we have three. We got this guy right here. He's a big one. He's 4 feet. So he's heading out. You can see they're more intimidated of me than I am of them. So there he is. He's a 4-footer. There's another one right there. So you got one. Look at the size of this tail. Yeah, he's probably 5 feet with the tail. He just whipped that thing around there. Look at him. This guy over here, we're waving at each other. He's hanging out. He's not worried at all. There's the lizard. He's swimming. Look at his tail. Look at him whipping it. He's whipping his tail. See there? He's whipping his tail. Look at that. He's saying, stay away from me. See there? That's kind of neat. His defense mechanism. Watch. Doesn't come after you. He whips his tail. See that? That's kind of interesting. Well, we'll just leave that be. You saw how it works. Let him be. That's kind of neat. So we'll just let him be. He says, look, I'm not bothering you. You don't bother me. Here's his buddy over here just yawning. That was quite a yawn. He bored with the whole afternoon. So anyway, so these are monitor lizards. This is, look at this guy. He's warning me. He says, look, you go away, Farong. Let me be. But they kind of hang out. I mean, this is their, as I said before, this is their train. And they're swimming through this thing all day long. But this is really a wonderful park. For some reason, I just really like it. I think it's a combination of the fruit, the climate, the people. Yeah, they have an occasional uprising, which is going on now. We'll get a picture of that later on. Anyway.